Yella Beezy's involvement in the Mo3 case has gone viral, and the internet is absolutely losing its mind. Yella Beezy was recently arrested and charged with the murder-to-hire plot, which led to the death of fellow rapper Mo3. Mo3 died in 2020 after he was shot by a suspect, who was later named Q and White on the highway. According to the police investigation, Yella had White carry out the murder for payment. He was then arrested, and his bond was set at $2 million. However, his defense team argued that the rapper could not afford the bond. They placed his grandmother, Alma Jean Alexander, on the stand, and she testified on his behalf. Yella's grandmother told the court that her grandson could not afford to pay the bond. She said he may have been able to afford it in the past, but his situation has changed. The court admitted her statement and took it into account before reducing the bond to $750,000. However, they attached strict conditions to his bail. Yella is not allowed to meet with any of the witnesses to avoid intimidation of any sort. This means the rapper cannot ask someone else to intimidate the witnesses, or there's going to be a problem. The judge also accused Yella of not taking the entire process seriously. This accusation stems from the financial statements Yella submitted to the court to prove his financial situation. His behavior led the judge to wonder if he was taking the allegations against him seriously as well. Meanwhile, the purported killer of Mo3, Q and White, went live on Instagram from prison, where he assured fans that he would be home soon. Of course, this didn't bode well for netizens. Many accused him of being a snitch, thinking he had shared information with the police to nail Yella Beezy in exchange for his freedom. However, other netizens pointed out that White was currently in prison for a gun charge, and not the murder of Mo3. The former is still pending, so he could be talking about his gun charge. Some other netizens mocked him, and other prisoners alike, as they always claim to be headed home soon, but this never happens. Mo3 was killed at the peak of his career. After Yella was arrested for his murder, his mother, Nicole William Noble, reacted, calling for justice for her son on Facebook. Yella had been rumored to have been involved in the murder case since 2020. However, the rapper consistently denied being involved. In an interview with the Lamp channel, he claimed that he didn't want to give credence to the rumors so he doesn't inadvertently legitimize them. Yella also sounded a warning to all involved to avoid linking him to the murder, but this didn't quell the rumors. Before his recent legal troubles, Yella was sued alongside singer Chris Brown in 2024 for their actions during a brawl at a concert. According to the men, Brown invited them to his Fort Worth tour for a VIP experience. However, things became sour when they arrived. The men alleged that Brown asked his entourage to beat them up. Yella's attorney denied the allegations after they initiated the lawsuit, stating that he didn't have contact with the plaintiffs. Also, very recently, Yella became a trending topic when a picture of him and the alleged killer of G-Money Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter resurfaced. Lil Ronnie was killed in March in a targeted shooting. The rapper was killed along with his 5-year-old daughter at Slappy Car Wash in Fort Worth. Yella was forced to respond to the comments about his involvement in the murders after the picture went viral. He took to social media to share that he wasn't involved in the shooting. Yella claimed that he takes pictures with millions of people and couldn't have predicted that the person would be linked to a shooting. He warned netizens strongly against attaching his name to anything that involves violence and the murder of kids. Yella then sent his condolences to the family and ended his rant. So far, the police have not linked him to the shooting incident.